This is our continuing double platinum playthrough for Deus Ex Human Revolution. If you remember last time we had just finished up the first chapter, or otherwise known as prologue. We ended right here before taking a flight back. So let's talk to Frida.
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen.
End this mission and head
And
back.
not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan? What are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired, she said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized Protect and Serve had become Protect and Serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
So another 750 experience points. Move along. So we racked quite a bit of experience. Just a reminder, try to follow us on Twitch. Check out the channel. Also, as mentioned on YouTube, go ahead and like the videos, subscribe to the channel. It's a big help for me, and much appreciated. We're gonna head back to Sarif's headquarters and set up the open world part of the game, or semi-open world. It's a fairly limited world. There's a number of side missions that we will partake, and we'll pick up a few trophies as we're going.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
Doesn't matter what you pick, but we'll go with intrigued.
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
So you go ask questions to get some more information. We're going to ask all three.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us...
They were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Sarif is not pleased.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko. Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Sarif is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
I'm gonna find him, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Alright, so just need to head in. Throw away. There's other rooms you can explore down here, by the way. I guess I should have mentioned that. So let's do a little bit of exploring. Oh, this is a level 5. I'm not sure we can hack this one. Yeah. For another time. You can't get through this door. Go in on the ground floor instead of the main door. That's the stairway will go up, but you can continue to look around. Another vent. Wrong way. So explore, we get some more experience, and we can climb down this ladder. Secretary, press to read. $200. Thought you could pick up these two. Guess not. Nothing on this intermediate level. So back to the top we go. Anyway, some experience and a little bit of loot. And doors closed. I think that's everything. So up the stairs we go. We need to find Pritchard.
I think it's disgusting how public.
Tech lab will be where it was before.
Buy for a second he was with Purity.
This is Perdita's office.
Group to manipulate those thugs.
And there's what's his face, Pritchard. Want to take a look around the room? I think there's one more book in here somewhere you can grab. More information you can read. Go. Credit chip. And yeah, I didn't pre-play this, so I don't remember all the shortcuts. There's the book. And we'll talk to
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself. Come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words.
Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer.
There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
So there you go, practice points. We have 3 of them available now. We can upgrade. You can see it's telling us that we can do that. You can look around now if you want. One of the office we need to check is number 27 because that's got the book we need for our achievement. It's meant to stop it. Upgrades. So we have 3 available. So let's go through them. This one allows you to analyze people. So it just helps you with dealing with people easier. Radar system, info links fully upgraded, stealth enhancers, hacking, fortifying, hack add-on, hack capture. Those are all our cranium in the torso. Cybernetic arm. Whoops, we went down one. Cybernetic. Wow, it's not letting me go to the arms. Implanted breather, so like you can go through poisonous gas, things like this. Typhoon, we're not going to use. Aim stabilizer, we're not going to worry about that. Legs, we're going to do some here. Went a little fast, you can run and walk silently. This is a pretty good one for us. Higher jump, we're going to need that one. Sprint faster, we don't necessarily need. And here you can sprint without generating sound, and here you can jump without generating any sound. So the leg ones are pretty good for your stealthy playthrough. Dermal armor, we're not going to worry about. Cloaking system, this is a good one for us too. So this allows us to move invisible for a little bit. Energy consumption is reduced, and we get longer, and same again, so it just adds more and more to it. Icarus landing system, we're going to need this one. And reflex booster, it allows us to take down 2 at once. Smart vision, you can see through walls, threats. So we're going to be spending a lot of points in the hacking system. So let's go right here into the stealth. So the first one decreases the chance, you can see by 15% of getting caught. It only costs you 1. The next one costs you 1 by 30%, 45. So we could like fully upgrade the stealth part right now. Fortify, I don't ever do this. I find it not to be that functional. And you can see the chances of detection, I don't worry about that one either. And you can see what's in the data storage, I don't worry about that one either. Capture is the other one you want to get. Here you can hack level 2s, it only costs 1, hack level 3, hack level 4, hack level 5. 5 was like the one at the bottom of the ladder by the helipad. Here you can disable turrets. So that's a good one for us. And here you can disable robots and things like that as well. So the hacking capture is a pretty good one. So now we can hack level 2s. That'll allow us to get into that office I was just talking about, that we just could get into just a few minutes ago. Yeah, so we're going to eventually what you want to do is get your hacking capture to 8.8, hacking stealth. Let's go back out and take a look. This one to 3.3. This is the one that decreases chance to be caught. And then the cloaking system. And that's the other thing we want. So so it costs 2 to buy it the first time. Don't need it yet. Actually going to spend the money on, spend the upgrades on hacking. Well, before we buy that last one, let's buy 1 level of stealth as well. Okay, so there we go. Now we can hack up to level 3, by the way, so this door is not a problem. It's level 2. So we can take a look where we need to go. So should be all right. Let's oh, look at that, we got it. Not sure we're gonna make it.
Access granted.
Oh, look at that, 0.4 of a second. So good job if you were doing that along with me there. So there's the neural hub. This is the book you need for the scholar. You saw it pop off, which is why we needed to get in here. There's another way in here, but I wanted to deal with the hacking and the upgrades and show you there's a vent where we could have got in. So we can search the drawer and we can hack the computer for the heck of it. Let's go ahead and close the door. Or actually, let's open it. Because the thing about having the open doors is then we know which offices we've been in already. Here's another traveler. So if you didn't want to spend on hacking, you could have gotten to this office right here. I mean, it's already open, so they kind of give you a backdoor to it. There's a credit chip. There's another book that's part of the scholar. Tyranny of Biology. So those 2 rooms are important that you cover, so that you can work on your trophy. Oh, and here's one of those power bars. And the other thing you want to upgrade if you can is your batteries. Get it up to 2 or 3. Or even there's an elevator. Just keep running around checking out offices. And we'll hack stuff that we can hack. So they're kind of all the same on this one. So you can see 25% detection. We're almost assuredly going to get
Access granted.
Yep. There we go. Gray hat gives us 50 experience points for the door swing open. For hacking level 2s. Again, it's free XP, so my advice, jump in there and get it done. And you can read all these. And I see now we have a new access code to Will's office. So instead of hacking it, if you don't want to, you can just use the code. Continue to go around. Another security code number 2. So a 3, that's, and there's a 2. 2, all these are going to be tough. So 65%, we're just going to nuke this one. That means we can get this site for free. %, maybe we'll get lucky. Nope. But we'll be fine. Got enough time.
Access granted.
There we go. New virus and credits. So without using a nuke or a slow, you weren't going to be able to get that one done. And then amazingly, we don't get any trouble for opening the door.
Finally, someone who can get things done. Welcome back, Adam.
As we're heading around, security rating 3.
I don't know if she was there. I don't know if she was working today. It's over, but no names have been listed. Call when I know something.
So this one's even tougher. Let's take a look at where we need to wind up. So there's a couple of zeros here, which means you don't get caught with those. But there is a 3. And then it's just random with this one too. These spots will increase and decrease spots. The bad thing is if it increases this one, we're going to be in trouble. But then it's slow and we'll whip all the way around. We could skip this one altogether by going right here. So let's just do that. 45%. Not sure we have enough time.
Access denied.
Then you have to wait 30 seconds for it before you can try hacking again. You can see there's a guy in there. Frida's office is level 4. So let's just leave that one alone. Head to number 3. We didn't set off any alarms, so it should be fine. So there's something of value right here. But this is just getting in the door. And this one will go slower
Access
because
granted.
it was already caught by the defense mechanism. There's the book. Pocket secretary, let's see what it has to tell us. So there's the actual code to 27, which we've already accessed. And in keeping with our pattern, we'll open the doors. This is the way we came around, so back this way, elevator. Here's our office. So you can turn off stuff if you want. That's the security. Pocket secretary, let's read that. Gives us our own password. So we know what the password is. It's Mandrake, so let's just go ahead and instead of hacking a level 3, there it is. So this is a side mission right here for Greg Thorpe. And there's a door code for Mitchell. Okay, all good. Let's keep going around. Tim Corella, we're gonna talk to him in a minute. So we can hack his door though. Oh, his is trouble. You can see we start here and then we have to light up both of these. So we'll see if we can find another way in there, because that one's a little bit of trouble. Doors open. Close, open, outward. Ebook.
Finally, someone who can get things done. Welcome back, Adam.
I thought there would be a vent we could use in this office to get to the other office, but apparently not. Tim Corella's office. Check out the restrooms if you want. Amazingly, unlike a regular workplace, there's nobody in the John. Security rating 3. We don't have the code for that one. Not hack that one now. For 2 we have the code. 9, 6, 4, and 2. And keeping with our usual practice, swing the doors open so we know where we're at. I'm just going around in a circle, so it should be pretty obvious which offices we've been through. There's a vent for us. There's an ebook. There's another one. And we can try to hack the computer here. Let's see what it looks like. Down here. Very long. Long enough.
Access granted.
So another 50 creds. All good. There's the password right there we could have used. But let's go ahead and get 100 experience points for traveling in the van. Book to read about. Push open the door so that we know that we've been in here. There's a credit chip right there. Have trouble getting around the dang chair. And if they're white already, that means you've read them on a computer somewhere before. So all good. Let's see what this one looks like. One's along the bottom. Not likely to get caught, but this one has to go up and around. 5%, which should be pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get caught either time, so now we're home free.
Access granted.
75 creds and open the door. There we go. Let's see. One we haven't read, this one. For any other goodies. Whole pack of energy. And we could enter the inventory right here, and if we wanted, we can go ahead and use one. Now you see both of our green batteries are full. I thought there was one more level up we could go. Another restroom. Another one on this side.
Josie Thorpe. She's the plant manager.
Right, Josie. Yeah, I met her. What happened?
I heard the leader of the terrorists had a gun to her head. But Jensen...
So we can't go out front yet because we haven't met with David Sarif. Talk to her again. Oh. Check around. There's a newspaper. Tell you what's going on. Can scroll through it.
All they do is watch Picus and listen to the one-sided pundits talk about us like we're monsters.
Dory, your family has a right to their opinion, but they don't have the right to ostracize you for yours.
They think I'm some kind of evil farmer. They say harm.
the other end. Right, because if we... So we need to go talk to him, and we need to meet with Sarah first. It's already there.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
And I did. The Typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was augmented. He's not the mastermind behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages at him. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
You got it.
Okay, so there we go. We have our new marching orders. Let's take a look at it. We need to go to the limb clinic, and we need to go to the morgue as well. So no practice available to upgrade. Out we go. Stop and talk to her.
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
Taggart. Sarif was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere this time, denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology can be pretty scary.
Tell that to all the war amps whose lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand. Mark my words. That man is trouble.
All right, there we go. She's talked to. There's another restroom right here. If you like exploring these things, I'm just checking, never know. Down we go in the elevator. There you go. Need to report to our office. It's on the 3rd floor. It's right here. See? Boom, boom.
Jensen, remember me? No, that sounds too desperate. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment, on his computer maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path, maybe use the fire escape or something.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
All right. Tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Okay, side quest. And we've pretty much looked around everything we need to, so we can head out. Were a couple offices we could not get, or did not get into. I won't say could not get into. I just didn't feel like taking the risk to do that. And before we head out the doors, there you go, tutorial.
The objective screen details your current missions and objectives. In here, you can find extra information that may help you better understand what needs to be done. Missions can be activated or deactivated, depending on if you want them to appear in your radar or not. Deactivated missions can still be completed.
Okay. So I'll exit to Detroit, although this would have been a good spot to end this and make it a little bit short of a video. There's a couple things I want to do right here in the beginning. that'll help us out some side missions and things like that. We can make this video a little beefier for y'all. See a little bit more you can get done. We're going to pick up another side mission right outside the door here.
Mrs. Reed?
Ah, Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
I guess I never thought of it that way.
I'm sorry. It's not proper of me to come here and stir up bad memories, especially after what you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
They did what they had to do to save me. And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm glad to know you take it so well. Many of us wouldn't be able to cope so easily with such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. You're not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse. But I know you loved Megan. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Okay, so we got another side quest. Here's some people. We have Detroit out in front of us. So we can kind of take a look at the map. You can see there's like a dead-end alley over here. The blues are your side missions. This is a guy we need to wants to thank us for saving him and his wife. Downtown apartments. This is where we Tyndall's is for that side mission. The limb clinic, which we need to visit for a checkup. This is the transit station, which takes us to other parts of Detroit. Police station, which has a main mission. And then Derelict Row, which we'll have to go to in a little bit. All the stuff we read, let's go back to while we're at it, let's just go ahead and take a walk down that dead-end alley I showed you. It was just to the right. Here it is. We're going to come here later on. Go through these things. Bobo, you can talk to him. Heck, this one it's level 3 rating, you can see. So more than we can do right now. Not really, I mean we can do it, it's just not very likely. Subway station to other parts of the game, which we cannot do yet. And the limb clinic should be over here. This is a place we want to go to as well. Buy and sell stuff here. This guy's a fence. We just went through a fence. I forget how this works, so let me drop a save first. Can't remember if they shoot us up as soon as we walk in this place or not from before. But we should make a save. We've covered a lot of game already. Okay, he doesn't. There's an ebook. More stuff we read. You can actually talk to this guy.
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with. Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips.
So what we want to do is sell stuff. We want to sell the machine pistol. And we want to sell the 10mm pistol, trinket dollars, stun darts. We'll hold on to that stuff. Sell all the ammo we have. Hold on to painkillers. Sell the whiskey. Sell the beer. Want to hold on to those as well. Because of grenade, we'll hold on to that. So now we have 6,500. So in the buy things, you can see here's some upgrades. And some mine explosive shotguns. And a bunch of ammo. We could buy more trank ammo, but we don't really need it. So burst round and damage upgrade. Handgun, rifle, firearm. And you can beef up your shotgun if you're going through and killing a bunch of people. It's a good way to do it.
Always a pleasure.
So we go. Just sold a bunch of shit you've been carrying around with you. Back fences, you can actually go up on the roof and go over. So let's head to the limb clinic. It's right there.
I, for one, approve of these protests. These
And there's an ebook inside here that we need to pick up as well. For progressing our trophy, the Scholar Trophy. And it's 200 experience points, so why would you not?
Ah, Mr. Jensen. David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be on neuropozyne shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Sarif did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Sarif want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Sarif did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuro enhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Okay. So again, stuff we can buy. If you need info, Praxis kits have 2. We have enough to buy them both. So you should.
Very well, Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
Now we can upgrade some more. Before you leave though, we need to snag the ebook. This one to read, that's not the one that affects the scholar. We actually have to go find that one.
I've never been under anesthesia before.
You can see how the door said it was
Does
indestructible.
this really stop your heart and the machine does your breathing?
More or less. I know it sounds a little hair-raising, but we do it every day, several times over. It's a very safe procedure.
Will I feel any pain or anything?
It gets done through your eye.
There you go.
You'll be asked
That's
to
the
count
ebook you
backwards,
need.
and the next thing you know, you'll be opening your eyes and the procedure will be over.
Wow.
You actually can't go into any more of the rooms. Some of these cases you can open these med cases and they'll be good for you, but you want to make sure you grab that ebook. So we're excuse me, working on the scholar quest, and now we have 2 upgrades.
Protesting is not against the law.
I know that, officer, but some of those guys...
So let's head out from the LIM offices. And look at what we might want to upgrade. I already mentioned to you a couple of things you want to do. It's saving for us right now, so nothing we can...
Adam, are you finished at the clinic?
For now.
Good. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's got to be another entrance on the side of the building.
Yeah, you want to talk your way into the police station, by the way, because that, there's a trophy attached to it. So we'll come down here on the street. There's more areas you can go. But let's look at what we want to upgrade. For our augments, we have 2 of them. So hacking stealth, we can reduce the chances by another 15%. So we'll do that. We have to hack lots of stuff. It's almost worthwhile to go one more time on this one. But we just have 1 left. So we're going to hold on to it because I want to get the cloaking system. And this is a 2 to get started with. And you can see we get our next Praxis is 900 experience points. We're almost there. So at this point, I'm going to make a... We'll save it right here, and we'll come back for the next video as we get started on the main mission to visit the police station. So let's drop a save in. There we go. Don't forget to friend and follow us on Twitch and like our videos and subscribe to the channel on YouTube. It's much appreciated to have you guys all along. Be safe out there, and we will see you with the next video. This one is for the biggie.